2016 is gone. We're heading headlong into 2017, but I had a wonderful Christmas 2016. I'm still kind of reflecting about Christmas, and I wanted to record some memories for myself and for you of some of the meetings I attended. A stronger focus on relationships, friendships, love, and just enjoying the reason for the season, which is, of course, the birth. Anyways, it's all about Jesus, and I had a great time, and I just wanted to record some memories, so please have a look, because I'm already preparing for Christmas 2017. I love Christmas. I'm a real Christmas girl. So God bless you. Take a look.
The bees are sleeping, baby. The joy in your mother's eyes, and the hope of a million tomorrows be found in your heart tonight.
I enjoy using technology and putting my media presentations together. I begin by recording my accompaniment music on my amazing keyboard in the comfort of my home. Then I don't have to take it around with me to my venues. Then I create a PowerPoint presentation using pictures and video clips that fit the theme of my song and my talk. Then the next step is to embed the music into the PowerPoint presentation and time it to run automatically. My projector shows the pictures, my sound system plays the music and amplifies my voice, and the computer links everything together. I can press a few buttons, click here, click there, and it just runs on its own. All I have to do is sing and talk and operate the thing. So I find that some people are best ministered to by visual pictures, others by music, and yet others by the spoken word. And that's why I use the wonderful tool of technology. I truly believe that God has given us these tools to open up our eyes, open up our ears, and open up our hearts to the truth of the hope there is in Jesus Christ. My ultimate goal is to impact people through my ministry by inspiration and revelation, while at the same time giving them something to meditate on when they leave the meeting.
I feel so alone. Help me, Father. Help me. I have traveled many moonless nights, cold and weary, with a baby inside, and I what I've done. Where have I done from? Holy Father, you have come and chosen me now to carry your Son. Hear me, I'm praying. Hear me, Spirit.
There's a verse in the Bible that's always puzzled me as to why it's there. This is what the angel Gabriel said to the shepherds. And this will be a sign for you. You will find the baby wrapped in swaddling cloths and lying in a manger. Now, I've often wondered why the angel would mention how baby Jesus was wrapped up. I mean, this doesn't sound very biblical, does it? Like, what's the significance of this? So I decided to do some research, and to my surprise, this is what I discovered. Now, in biblical times, travel was very dangerous. I mean, they were on dirt roads, they were in the countryside, there was oftentimes no one around, they were just alone traveling on this dirt road, and people were attacked and robbed at random, along with other nefarious things that might happen to them. So in light of this, men would wrap long strips of cloth around the middle part of their body. Now, it would be quite a substantial amount just in case they would die on the journey. And then these strips of cloth would cover the body, would be wrapped up in them in preparation for burial. I'm sure you've all seen an Egyptian mummy. Well, it's the same kind of idea. So when baby Jesus was born, they wouldn't have had anything to wrap him in, like no soft, fluffy blankets, receiving blankets, or cute baby clothes like we prepare these days. And so it appears that Joseph must have taken these strips of cloth from around his body and used part of them to wrap up the baby Jesus really snug and tight. Well, today we still swaddle newborns, don't we? Because it gives them the feeling of still being in the mother's room where there was little space to move around, but where they felt familiar, safe, and secure. I mean, they can't move their arms and legs much, so once you swaddle them, they're basically immobile. The significance here is that Jesus was wrapped in death cloths. So when the shepherds were told that the baby would be wrapped in swaddling cloths, it was actually talking about strips of the burial cloths that would have been wrapped around Joseph. This really touched my heart because it symbolizes that Jesus was born to die for the sins of mankind, and that was the very reason for his birth. And that's why the single verse in the Bible declares in a prophetic sense that Jesus is our Savior. Imagine a newborn wrapped in burial cloths, ready to enter his destiny and become the Savior of the world. Wow, it just shows what you can learn if you take the time, doesn't it?
So anyway, a friend of my husband who lives kind of on the other end of the street told him that his daughter phoned up not long ago and said, "Daddy, I'm coming home to have a Christmas wedding. I want to get married. So get your checkbook out because I'm in love with this boy." Unfortunately, Dad, as you know, it's a long-distance relationship and I'm in Australia, but he lives in the UK. But I want you to know, we met on a dating website, became friends on Facebook, had long chats on WhatsApp. He proposed to me on Skype, and now we've had 2 months of an exciting relationship through Periscope. Dad, I need your blessing and would like to plan a big Christmas wedding with you and Mum. So the girl's father replied, "Oh, really? Well then I suggest that you get married on Twitter, have fun on Tango, buy your kids on Amazon, pay through PayPal, and if you get out with your husband, sell him on eBay." Oh, we're rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party out. Mistletoe hung where you can see every couple tries to stop. Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, "Let's be jolly, deck the halls with boughs of holly," rocking around the Christmas tree. Have a happy holiday.